Greetings, beautiful souls. I hope you're being well and all is well in all your ways. Welcome to Mindset Change with your sister in prosperity, Carol. Now, today I want to talk to you about spiritual awakening or the dark night of the soul. Because I told you, the earth moves with cycles. And now we have moved from the hard cycle, the Kali Yuga, the Roman Empire age of oppression and suffering. It ended on 28th March. And now we are in the golden age, the Messianic kingdom. Okay? Because earth moves with cycles. The law of times and seasons. That is how God works, with the law of times and seasons. There is a time a world will go through their consciousness. Because I told you, you are consciousness, I am consciousness. Even God is consciousness. Okay? Because we are spiritual being of light. This is just a body that will die one day, but your soul, your true identity will continue with the journey. That is why you usually hear Kikuyu people singing no ithuaya, no ithu twarikuona no ithuaya, because they know about the journey of the soul. A soul is called a cosmic traveler. Okay, a soul has been here so many times. Only the body that dies, and when you are born again, because of the law of reincarnation of souls, only you will get a new body, but the soul is the same. And your soul usually has soul memories, all your past lives, all your past lives, all your current lives, all your future lives are in your soul. Because your soul is a cosmic traveler, a soul is energy. And energy cannot die, it can only be transformed to another form. Okay? Now I hope at least you're understanding this spirituality of know thyself. That is why we are teaching you to know thyself. Know who you are, your true identity, the soul, the I am that lives within you, so that you can be able to play the game of life and win. Because I always tell you that life is a game that has rules. And I'm telling you, if you don't follow these rules, the rules will work against you instead of these rules working for you. Not every day you'll be crying that life is hard, yet you're the one who is not becoming a truth seeker. I told you religion was brought by your oppressors, the Roman Empire. The spirituality of your ancestors has all the answers to your questions. Know thyself. Okay? Know thyself will help you work with the law of times and seasons. Know how God works, because he said, my ways are not your ways. So you have to know how he works so that you can work with him, and now your life can flow to the destiny that he created you to work out in this physical realm. And I told you, God did not bring you here to wallow in misery. Your date of birth, month of birth, and the year of birth can draw for you a birth chart, and you can know your soul mission. Whatever you came to do in this earth, because you did not come to this earth just to pay bills and die. There's more to that, a spiritual reason why you came to this earth. And I am telling you, if you don't align yourself with this spiritual reason that brought you to this earth, you will never leave the cycle of death, birth, rebirth. Okay, the law of reincarnation. You will keep on dying and coming back. You will keep on dying and coming back until the day you will get your soul mission, which brought you to this earth to work out. Because your soul wrote soul contracts, soul agreements. You are just playing them out. That is why your north node of destiny and your south node of your past life are going backwards. They're not going forward, they are going backwards. Because you are playing whatever is written in the Akashic record, in the heavenlies, in the cosmos. You're just playing your life, which is written. Okay? You guys will need to wake up, because we are in the age of waking up and taking our power back. Now, I was talking to you about the spiritual awakening or the dark night of the soul. Okay, because when we are born, we usually come back with the veil of forgetfulness. We forget who we are just to come and remember who we are. You see, that is why I tell you life is a game. Because you come here, you forget who you are for you to remember who you are. Now there is a certain time your soul, because of the law of times and season, will remind you who you are, a spiritual being of light and love, who and a soul and God are one. Okay, there's no separation between God and the soul. They are one. So one in one most likely, some people usually go through their dark night of the soul early, and sometimes other people they usually go to their dark night of the soul a bit late. But you will always go through your dark night of the soul. But all the problem is people are so asleep, they don't know about the dark night of the soul or a spiritual awakening. That is why when a spiritual awakening comes befalls them, they usually wallow in misery. Most of them they fall in depression. It's so nasty because some of them lose their life, they die because of lack of knowledge. That is why we are trying to wake you up so that you can know the signs of a spiritual awakening. Okay, because the signs they come as your daily life activities. Okay, now when you most common signs of a spiritual awakening are you start losing friends. To an extent you even lose family members. Yes, you can even lose somebody completely, they die. Or some people can just go quiet on you, or you go quiet on them. It's either way. Okay, also you can lose a job because now it's time for you to shed the fake you so that you can bathe the real you, the legitimate you, the authentic you. Okay, the you that was created by God, Yahuwah, the true God. Okay, so that you can work on yourself and unleash the I am that lives within you, the I am that was taught by the Son of God when he told you the kingdom of God is within and not in the without. Now that is why we are working with this law: as above so below, as within so without. Okay, now I hope you are getting somewhere. You also sometimes when you're going through your dark night of the soul, you get a divorce because most people are married to they are in a comic relationship. A comic relationship is a relationship that you attracted because you attract who you are and you do not get what you want, because your soul is the one that is calling the shots in your life. Your soul controls 95% of your life experiences. Your daily activities are controlled by your soul, 95%. Now you see, your body controls only 5% of whatever you go through. That is why maybe in the morning you can wake up, we are very excited the way you'll conquer this day, but by the end of the day everything went wrong. Why? Because your soul has not aligned with whatever you want. So you see, now I have made a full video explaining to you the signs and symptoms of spiritual awakening, so that the day a spiritual awakening will befall you, you won't wallow in misery or you won't get confused. You won't go in a victimhood mentality mode because you don't know what is happening to you. So if you want to know more, to educate yourself, because in this era of technology, ignorance is a choice, and we are in the age of Aquarius where power is returning back to the people, you and I. So let us not waste the age of Aquarius. Let us work with the age of Aquarius so that we can take our power back, especially as Africans. The power that was stolen from us by the Roman Empire when they brought us religion and told us that our power comes from without. Without is outside us. No, you carry your power within you, but you have to activate it with the knowledge, which is power. Okay, and work with your soul, because now you have seen 95% of your life is controlled by your soul, so you need to work with your soul. Okay, now for more information or for more knowledge, follow me to my YouTube channel. I have made a full video that will educate you. And now when you happen to go through your dark night of the soul or a spiritual awakening, or you see a friend going through a spiritual awakening, you will spot the signs and symptoms. And now people will stop taking people to rehab because they think people are losing their mind. No, people are just advancing. Their soul is calling them to go back to self. It's called journey to self. Know thyself. Okay, so follow me to my YouTube channel so that you can educate yourself about the signs and symptoms of a spiritual awakening. Now, see you.